find those travels as you can. What is going on, everyone? Welcome, Goglings, Gogorifics, Gog peoples of the world. What is going on, all? It is a Tuesday. It is July 18th, 2023. It is 12:15 p.m. Eastern, and it is my great pleasure to welcome you to episode 384 of Pen and Pixels. I am your host, Arvin Eleron. This is the show that focuses on story and narrative in games, and we have another such game today, although there is a wrinkle that we're going to have to deal with, I'm afraid, and I'll talk about that in a minute. There is a frustrating tech issue, and maybe it'll give us an opportunity to talk a little bit about the problem with some of said tech issues, because, man, I really, I don't know. I mean, every streamer on a certain level has to deal with this. Every streamer has to, deal with having to do DIY stuff. But man, it gets old. I got to be honest. It does really, really, really get old sometimes because it seems so silly and unnecessary. But we'll talk about what I'm talking about in a minute. Before I get there, just a couple of reminders about ways to support us on the channel. If you haven't done so already, please follow us here on GogCom's Twitch channel. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to check out and subscribe to us here on GogCom's Twitch channel. You can get those custom sub badges and emotes to use everywhere across Twitch, DRM free, of course. And if you have not already done so, please consider clicking through and checking out our individual channels, because many of us have our own individual Patreons and subsystems and stuff like that that would be worth your time and energy to check out as well. So please consider doing all that. That would be lovely. Now, quick schedule note. Normally, I am on at around 4 p.m., between 4 and 4:15 p.m. Eastern, but not today on GogCom. Today, I am here earlier, and the reason I'm here earlier is because I'm going to be on my own channel at 4 p.m. today with Shire Adventures. And Shire Adventures is sponsored by Free League Publishing. If you want to have some Tolkien and some Hobbit shenanigans in a tabletop setting, then you'll definitely want to stop by my channel later on today at 4 p.m. Eastern for some Shire Adventures, which means today I am here from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern, or finishing up at 3 p.m. Eastern, with some more Bookwalker Thief of Tales at 3 p.m. Flayaz will be joining you for some dive into the cave, so we're looking forward to that. Now, the problem that I'm facing, though, is, let me just turn that on and say hello to everybody. First of all, quick note, again, hold on while I fix that. Just a quick note to everybody that you'll notice that it seems a little darker in here. That's because, again, I have my blinds closed, although it is not super sunny today, so I could probably open those up. Usually I get a lot of light in here, but I try to keep, during the heat of the summer, the blinds closed, because otherwise it overheats in this office, no matter how my air conditioner struggles to keep up. So I'm trying to keep that down a little bit, and so my light looks a little bit odd. So I may later on sort of change the blinds thing. Now, here's the problem that I'm facing. The problem that I'm facing, and we're going to go right over right now to show you what I'm looking at. So here we are. Here is the Bookwalker Thief of Tales, right? What is this? What? I want to make what? No, get out of here. The Bookwalker Thief of Tales. So here's this, and that's great, right? And that's all ready to go. But you'll notice that there is a little odd missing thing here, which is there's nothing that says cloud support, because apparently it does not support. And the funny thing about that is that I don't have an HP printer. I have a Canon printer, so I don't even know what the hell that HP thing is coming from. Anyway, so there's no cloud support on the Bookwalker. I did not know that. So that means that I don't know what to do, because that means that I've lost at least 4 probably hours, at least 3.5 hours of gameplay, unless I can figure out how to get it from my remote setup over to this setup. When I play tested this yesterday, I play tested it to make sure that it would work perfectly in my setup, and it does work perfectly on my setup. What I did not think to check is whether it would be cloud save compatible. So can I please make a plea for all companies, systems, platforms? Please make your stuff cloud save compatible. It is such a pain to be able to do this that it's just so frustrating. No, Akris, I played this a couple weeks ago for the first time. I actually played it when I was on the road, which was no problem because I had my setup and I was all good to go, until I found out that I don't apparently have my setup, because apparently it doesn't work. So, because cloud saves don't do anything. So I'm kind of, I mean, like, I'll be honest, I guess I can just play it all again, but I would be lying if I said I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of not really. I was looking forward to continuing the adventure, but I also am not going to spend all my time now to set up my remote setup when I'm at home. I mean, like, it's absolutely absurd. I don't even entirely know how I would do it. So that's frustrating. I won't lie. That is very frustrating. And I'm trying to think if there's even a way. I don't even know if there's a way to do it without like messing up everything that I so anyway, I don't entirely know what to do. I'm gonna try to just quickly see if I can load something up here, because the thing is I positioned it as like auto sync saves on my remote setup. So, and it certainly would do that, except apparently it can't auto sync save because there's no cloud save functionality. Yeah, I did. If I press play on this, it just says new game, which is intensely frustrating because it means I have to go through all of it again. And that is, quite frankly, intensely irritating. Like, I guess I could. I don't even know what I would do. I mean, I guess I could. Oh. I I just it's just so infuriating. Like, make if you're going to appear on a platform, it should be a requirement that you can be cloud save compatible. And I don't know who this is on, so I don't want to go out. I mean, obviously, I don't want to. I'm certainly not going to be mad at GOG or whoever. I don't know who's responsible. Just make it cloud compatible. It's just so frustrating. Um, but so I will fire this up, and then I kind of want to just speed run it, honestly, until I get to the section where I was. I kind of don't want to play all this again. I already played it once. Also, I know that volume's way too high. Sorry. That should be better. Because, like... it's so frustrating. I don't want to do this again. I hate... This is why I don't like Dark Souls. I don't, one of the many reasons I don't like Dark Souls. The reason I don't like the Dark Souls games is that you just have to do things over and over and over and over and over again. It just drives me up a wall. I want to make progress on games. And, like, I guess I just can't. I guess there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, I don't know what to do. What I'm doing right now is I'm looking over at my other remote setup to see if there's a way that I can quickly get the file. Because the thing is, I had this all ready to go, so I get over here at quarter till to be all, because I'm like, all right, I want to make sure I'm all set to go and everything. And then I'm like, wait, why is there no continue on the Bookwalker file? And then I'm like, oh, there's no continue because you don't actually have the save file. And then turns out I went into this, and sure enough, there's no option. In fact, if you look at, yes, I'm sure. If you look at this, and you look at manage installation, under features, can't sync it. So annoying. All right, so give me a minute to just see if I can maybe miraculously figure out how to get this from the other remote setup. But it's just like... So if I go... That's not it. Okay, if I do this... So, right, there's that. Okay, there's that. Heroic, yes. This. Okay, I have all that detail now. I just need to find the game save. So I have the detail. Resources, metadata, etc. So out of this, okay, so if I copy that, okay. Ah, thank you. Is that, is that where it's supposed to be kept? According to some random site, app data local load, do my best the Bookwalker. But is that coming out of? Yeah, and that's obviously GOG's version, right? That does that. That's GOG's version. Let me see if that has that. Yeah. All right. Nope, nope, nope. Wait. I didn't mean to do that. Wrong button. So, all right, let me see if I follow that. So, app data local low. Yeah, the problem though is that this is on a Linux setup. What I really need to know is just what the actual file is. It's amazing to me. You would think that people, like, it's so much more of a mobile world that you would think they'd make it much more easy, but none of them make it easy to find where the devil the actual save file is if you want to move it from one system to another. It's amazing. Let me see. Yeah, I may just have to like suck it up and do it. I'm really not looking forward to playing it again. I really want to play the actual edition. I want to play the game that I've been playing. Like, if I could just find what the data is that's actually... If I could just find where the data is, like where the actual... what the game save file is, I could look it up. Yeah, no, I know. I appreciate it, Akris. I'm just looking it up quickly. And they all have to put it somewhere different. It always has to be someplace different. All right, well... Okay, let's do this. If we go over to here... Okay, I'm going to play new game. Here, for a second. Yes. I am. Okay. Quit. Yes, I'm sure I want to quit. All right, so now when I play this, what it should do is it should have a save game. And then I can at least... I mean, the problem is that this is Windows on this computer and it's Linux on the other, but at least I can know what the file looks like. Yes, all right, so there's a continue there. Yes, I want to quit. All right, so now, if I go to show folder. All right, what did it just save? Where did it just save? Did it save under data? Custom log, maybe? Let's see. Because if I can find what the file, what the game number, if I can find what the game is here. It definitely is not custom log. No, I know. I'm sure it isn't. But it has to be something. I mean, what did it just save under? C saves. All right, let me do the thing that you just said. Oh, yeah, well, okay, so the problem is, though, Effect Life, I'm trying to get a file, because it doesn't support cloud saves, which it would be nice if I had known that until I was starting. It did not even occur to me that it wouldn't support cloud saves, because I thought everything is supposed to be supporting cloud saves these days, but it doesn't. So that means that I played, in my remote setup, I played this on Linux. Yeah, exactly, so I have no clue about Linux either. So I'm trying to figure out at least what the file looks like here on my Windows PC so I can try to find that out. And if not, I'm just going to have to run through it again, but it's not going to be enjoyable. Like, I don't want to play this game. I don't want to start from the beginning again. I already played it. I'm happy with my playthrough that I have so far. All right, so let's see. Users. All right, app data, local low, do my best, the Bookwalker. I have to have 70 million things. Okay, save file.es3. So it should be a .es3 file. Yeah, so that's got to be it. So save file.es3. Okay, so this is some detective work. You didn't know that Bookwalker Thief of Tales was going to be this exact, right? Aha! Okay. Copy. Okay, so now if I put this into... Okay, so there's that. Now... take that out. Now we see the violence inherent in the system. Okay, so here's this. Copy. Paste. All right, we got that. Okay, so now let's see if I can now move that here to where it needs to go. So now in GOG Galaxy, let's see. So in GOG Galaxy, right, this is the whole app data thing that we just did. Right, so this PC, local disk, users, Greg, app data, local low, do my best, the Bookwalker, paste, yes, replace it. Okay, now cross your fingers, everybody. Let's see if this does the job. Come on, buddy. Continue. I don't know. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything. That may not mean anything. I don't think that means anything. I think that's already where I've been. No, this is not right. Ah! It's not right. Damn it. Oh, it is so frustrating. Yeah, what? Yeah, so this is not right. This is not right. This is not right. Copy all files. Okay. K, blah, 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 blah. Don't care. Okay, don't care, don't care, don't care. Just on a second. Get out of this. Don't care. Okay. I don't care about this. Whatever. Okay. Sorry. Don't care. So that's not it. So I have to copy more than that. But the only files that I have in this other place is just ES3 and ES3.back, which sounds like the backup file. All right, we'll try. Copy. Paste. Okay. I also got 2 log items as well. Well, I mean, I can do that. That's fair, but I just did that though. Like, I mean, I just opened the game. Like, I literally haven't started more than anything, but sure. I mean, that's fine. Okay. So all of these, cut, paste. Okay. All right. So now app data. Oops, nope. My PC rather. This PC, app data, users, me, app data, local, do my best, the Bookwalker. I will delete all of this, and I will put all of this in here. All right. I'll even run it from here rather directly from there. Okay. Go, go, go. Come on. And if that doesn't do it, that's going to annoy me because it means it's not affecting the save game here. Oh, select chapter is a good sign. Although, well, it's not because that's the first chapter. That's the opening chapter. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yes, this is the new one. Woo! Let's go. We did it. Thank you, Akris. All right. Thank goodness. I did not want to do that again. All right, let me close down this other thing. Okay, all is forgiven, sort of. Okay, good. That is lovely. Wonderful. Super pleased. All right, let me just shut this other thing down. And then we can get on to the actual game. I mean, it's funny too, I guess, because in the old days, of course. Whoops. Still not right. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, cool. In the old days, I had to do save game movements anyway, but hang on a second. One moment. Bear with me just a second while I get this thing running. That's how you do manual syncing. I mean, that's what I had to do back in the day, but like I don't know. I'm spoiled, right? This is what happens. This is what happens with kids these days. I have become one of the kids these days. That's the issue. Okay, good. And that means now when I press this, okay. All right, good. It works. Huzzah. All right. Lovely. Thank you all so much for the assistance and the help. And now we can actually get into playing the game. So, I played this a couple of weeks ago, and the premise of the game is that I am a author down on his luck, I guess you might say. So I need to turn up the volume a little bit. I am an author down on my luck. And I have taken a job to basically, I have the ability to jump into books and steal things from them. So now I'm able to actually take those and use them to further my own writing career. But I have other jobs that I have to do. So the situation that I now find myself in is, and we actually sell these things to new writers, is I have this world here that is a review about someone that's stuck into this thing, and I'm trying to steal something. In fact, I don't even know if I know exactly what I'm supposed to steal. Here we go. The spark of a hammer, and extract an item, the hammer of Thor. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. And this is the place where that is going to be kept. And it's the entire thing to actually get Thor's hammer that's going to go down there. We put it in that suitcase. So that's what we have to do. And to do that, we got to go into the world like this, which enters an entirely new field of view. As you can see. Okay. Yep, this is exactly where I was the conveyor belt. Also, I need to fix my camera, I think, so that it's easier for you folks to see. Yeah, I got to move Twitch too. Yep, I'm going to move the chat as well. I don't think we need the stuff on the right as much. Although I guess we could do this, which might make it easier. Maybe we'll do that. Okay, here we go. Good. Lovely. All right, so now we are back here. So this is where I was. Oh, and right. And I have with me this weird creature that I can't really see that's inside this cage. A lot of the stuff that's done here is through the power of ink. And you can see the ink is down here at the bottom left of the screen. I don't have very much at the moment. I do have, however, full health. I also have inventory, although I can't check it until I'm out of this dialog box. But this guy is helping me and has apparently worked with bookwalkers like me before. That's the bridge control panel. Or at least it was. Suspicious-looking smoke is coming from the panel. Okay. Panel has a serial number on it, Thialfi 28. Okay. I think we need to fix the panel first. Okay, I'm going to need to fix it, and I don't have the ability to yet. What about this? Looks like this panel's linked to the conveyor belt. Do we need batteries for it, too? I don't think so. All the lights are on already. I wonder what'll happen if I push something. Panel starts beeping loudly. Okay. An ordinary cardboard box with a Thor logo on the side. There's a sticker on the side that says Bin F734 personal items. There's a sad-looking apple inside, along with a note that says, "Have a good shift, Roskva. I think you found someone's lunch." They won't need it anymore. Yeah, apples! Big part of this game, by the way, chat. Sort of the kind of sneaky under, things people don't think about. Apples. Definitely you want some apples in this game. So now what? You should go back to the panel and see what else we can order from the conveyor belt. Okay. The buttons you were hitting madly turn out to correspond to different letters and numbers. To the right of them, you see a booklet labeled Operator Instructions. Looks like these are instructions for operating the conveyor belt. On the back of the instruction booklet, you see a logo made up of 2 symbols and the words produced by the Sindrian Broker Group. Can we use it to order something useful? Colorful lights flash in the conveyor belt control panel. Ooh, okay, wait, whoa. Oh, shoot. How do I get out of this? I need to find out what it was. MI23. Cancel. Walk away. All right. What is it that I need? Thialfi 28. All right. So, Thialfi. So, oh, wait a minute. This is clearly not right. Sticker on the side that says spare parts. Robot parts. Can't even imagine what these could be for. Maybe it says on the instructions? Oh, here we go. There's a note. All right, let's read the note. Please note, indexes got mixed up again in the last shipment, and some materials are now in different warehouses. Here are the changes. MI equals E6, D4 is B3, A7, F7. Oh my god. All right. All right, put your thinking caps on, chat. Here we go. So, M1 is now E6. D4 is now B3. And A7 is now F7. All right, there's the note. Now, general information. Operator, please note the following. Each item can be identified by a 4-digit index in XXYZ format. XX is the warehouse number, Y is the row, Z is the bin. Okay, fine. Repair kit indexes. Thialfi 28. So that's D416. That's what we need. But D4 is now B3. So it's B316. All right. B3 16. Basically, B3 16. Let's see if I got this right. Embellished with a logo, Thor. There's a sticker on the side that says bin B316 repair kit. Package repair kit. A kit for the Thialfi 28, just what we need. Haha. Awesome. Now we just have to do something about the bridge situation, but I can do that now because of the repair kit power. Fix the panel. No one ever fixes this panel in the book. They only break it. I can't find instructions for you, but I got an achievement, which is no time for words. Use 20 items in dialogues. Let's see just how bad it is. And I got alternate solution. Use 5 items in dialogues. You open the panel and start digging around inside. 20 minutes later, you're almost certain you did everything right. You flip the switch and something inside the panel starts humming. It's working! Compared to fixing the car, this was nothing. Hey, let's go! We did it! That's what I'm talking about, chat. Wow. We're gonna roast in here. Could whoever killed the robots have done this? No time to chat, the whole building is gonna collapse. Seems really bad. Okay. Damn, the whole place is on fire. We should hurry up with our search before the fire spreads. Yeah, exactly. Locker first, maybe? And with a crowbar, you blindly break open the lockers. Take all. Papers on his desk. Damn smoke. These are profit reports and charts. You said you don't understand that kind of stuff. Well, these ones look pretty simple. A report on Thor's profits compared with Jormungandr's. It looks like Thor took the lead at some point and stayed ahead for about 9 days. The reports end there, though. Oh, let's get out of here before you choke to death. One sec. I see some blueprints. Ooh, that looks like our hammer. The Mjolnir project developed by the Sindrian Broker Group. Mjolnir. What a strange name for a hammer. That's it. I can't survive another second in here. No letter here. Anything interesting? It hasn't been sent. It's from Thor Wotanson to President Odin Borson. Let's see. Part of the text is burnt and illegible. Since Sol was the first company to go when, shortly after being acquired by the Skull Group, it declared bankruptcy and disappeared from the market. Now my company is under a continuous threat of acquisition by the Jormungandr Group, and I expect this will lead to a similar outcome. All chairman and all ruler, if only I was still at the helm of the military production facility and not, my actions would be decisive and I would not have to write letters like this. But as I am needed here and must act according to the laws of competition, no matter how hard it may be for me, I ask you, the rest is illegible. Wonder why I never sent this letter. Who knows? Let's get out. Electronics repair kit. Robot's treasure map. Did I get everything? Bookwalker. Kind of like Dogwalker with a book. No, this is one you're actually walking through this world trying to steal things out of these books for people. Basically trying to steal them for people. And what we're trying to do here is... Whoa. I'm going to pause this for a second. What we're trying to do here is we're trying to get back the Hammer of Thor for our client in the real world. So we're doing this in this book that was written about this very subject. Very interesting game. Give me 1 second. I just want to grab my other glass. 1 second. Alrighty. Success. Okay. On we go. Now, this... I don't know what was going to be the deal with this. Some men are unsuccessfully trying to break down the door where the rest of them stand off to the side, exhausted. Our plan will not be complete until we can be sure we've destroyed the entire factory. It's true. There must be something important in there. Why else would they have hidden it like this? Ahem. 10 or so pissed off men turn to face you. What's this now? He doesn't look like a robot. Hey you, are you from the village too? No. Are you here to help us burn down this damn power plant? Nope. And what the hell do you want? Listen, I just want the hammer. The men glance at each other. What hammer? That's what you're trying to destroy, right? The hammer of Thor. It's behind this door you're trying to break down. Ah, so it's the hammer making those sounds. That makes sense. See? I told you. Hush. We don't need your help. We can deal with the hammer ourselves. Be on your way. He turns back to the door. No. I need the hammer, and I'll be taking it. Why am I being such a jackass? I would be like, okay, I'll just be like, oh, instead of being like, no, I am the hero of the story. Come on, man. Let's have a little, read the room, dude. Listen, guy, or whoever you are under that mask. There are 10 of us here, so if you think you can take us, you're out of your mind. Now what? Fine, just explain what's going on here. Maybe we can find a compromise. We'll take care of things ourselves. Won't even look at you now. Extra manpower wouldn't hurt, boss. This door really won't budge. There's nothing to explain. This piece of shit here, he points to the door, caused an avalanche that buried our village. We won't stand for this. It's time to take action. It's time for Operation Blackout. Blackout! Blackout, blackout, yeah, blackout. We'll burn it all down. We'll leave nothing standing. Yeah! Come on, think. Choose wisely. I don't think they're going to put up with you for long. Let's make a deal. Men pretend not to hear you. I'll open this door for you if you let me take the hammer. Wisps. Wisps. What do you mean, take the hammer? Are you going to take it to another factory and make us burn that one down too? And bring it where? Quick, what country is this? One sec, hang on. I see Helheim, Asgard, and Midgard. I'll take the hammer to Midgard, far away from you. The men glance at each other. But this is Midgard. Oops. Well then, what was that other one? Okay, I'm done listening to you. I'm not going to sit here and listen to you spout nonsense all day. God damn it. Guys, deal with him. Damn it. The whole mob brushes you like a pack of unleashed hounds. Look, Roderick, a perfect example of badly written characters, incapable of assessing the situation and changing their opinion. I bet you anything the book describes them with one simple phrase, an aggressive mob. Or maybe you're just not convincing enough. Yeah, maybe that's it. The angry mob has you surrounded. This won't end peacefully. God damn it. Shoot! I said the wrong thing. Alright, well... Miss. Miss. Ow! That hurt. Okay. Ow! Again. This is not great. This is not great, chat. I got problems here. Okay, stunned. Alright, good. Okay, stunned. Okay. Miss, that's good. Okay, stunned. Yeah, I have plenty of apples, so I think I just have to be careful about how I do this, though, because... Oh, shoot. Strong hit is bad. Okay, definitely had to do that. I gotta do that. And now... Okay. Ow. Okay, stunned. Have to take a heal. Jeez. Okay, fight is over. Defeat the enraged crowd. That was not the way I was supposed to do that. Fight is over. All the members of the angry mob are lying on the floor, moaning quietly. Okay, then, let's try and open the door now. Do I have anything better to eat except apples? I don't. That's less than good. Man, if I had just used the right... Bah! Is what I say to that. Bah. Thank you, Akers. It was a fairly good fight. It was just... I shouldn't have even got into the fight. There's a panel here. Looks like we need an alphabetic code. So we need to guess the word? Yeah, something like that. Any ideas? Thor, what word would he have used? What kind of word is that? It's the hammer's name. We saw it in the papers in Thor's office, remember? Oh, right. Correct. The door opens. Great. All right, let's see what's inside. Woo! Is that it? The hammer? Looks like it. It's huge. I have to figure out how to get it down from there. You should hurry before the fire spreads here. There's no way we can take the hammer unless we stop that mechanism. I know, but there's so many buttons here. And this weird head. Oh, do I have the button? Hello. No. Hello. Hello. Damn, not again. Human detected. 67% certainty. Check. Check, check, check. That's more like it. Running if function. If the human is Thor, initiate standby mode. If the human is not Thor, launch self-destruct systems. What? Hold on. I'm Thor. Everything is fine. It's me. I just came to check on my hammer. What was it called again? No, Mjolnir. Mjolnir is the hammer. Right, Mjolnir. Analyzing similarity. Bzz, bzz. Similarity to Thor is 14%. That's not much. Additional testing required. To the right, you see 2 cables attached to the robot's head. First question. Bzz. Ouch, that hurt. My sensors have gone offline. Now, first question. Bzz. Ow, ow, that hurts. Ow, ah! My God. Ah! The robot's head starts shuddering. Ah! The robot shuts down. That wasn't what I expected to happen. I bet. Poor robot. I thought he just shut down and that'd be it. Poor robot. Looks like your hammer stopped moving. Okay. I'm going. Poor robot. You examine the massive hammer. Up close it looks more like a piece of factory equipment than a hammer, but I guess there's some resemblance, right? Listen. How about I come back here later and fix it? Right, why even bother? It's only a robot, just a character. Not this again. Nothing changed after all. We're ending this book on the same note we started on. First it was the alchemist, now the robot. I don't have an answer for you. I know. So we got the hammer and we left the book. So now we can put the hammer in there. Jeez, how heavy is this thing? Okay, we did it. So now we drop this off. Not there. It is Mjolnir. Did you get the item? Yeah, just don't throw out your back carrying it. Here's your payment. We'll be in touch. Need to get some sleep now. I'm exhausted. Yeah. Damn right. Who the hell's calling me now? Hello? Still abusing characters? It just happened. Well, anyways. Good work out there. You're slowly starting to be my favorite walker. Don't call me that. Don't like your new line of work? That's too bad. It's far more profitable than all your scribbling. All right. I'll be in touch. Jerk. What? Hello? Etienne, is that you? Who is this? Don't you recognize my voice? It's me, Vince. We used to write together back in the day. Come on, I'm joking. Of course I recognized you. Oh, great. How's the work going? It's not bad. Thanks again for getting me set up with that client. He's not the world's most pleasant person, but I know a guy who finished working for him literally yesterday and got his shackles off right after that. Lucky guy. That's for sure. We're thinking of writing something together now. You seem to know a lot of people who end up in shackles. Well, the laws these days, you know. Yeah, one of the setups for those who haven't seen this game before is that I am shackled and not able to use my full power as a writer because of something that I did. And this stuff that I'm doing is going to mean that I can pay that off and get my shackles off much earlier, as opposed to 30 years from now, which is what it says in the game. Or maybe you just gave them the same helpful advice you gave me. Hey, I told you what you were supposed to do. The police weren't supposed to get wind of anything. And I did everything exactly as you said, but the police got wind of it, to the tune of 30 years for me. Listen, I just told you what I heard. All right, I'll call you back when you're in a better mood. Bye. Whatever, Vince. Now, the last time, when I woke up, it was like days later or weeks later. Sorry. And my apartment was in much better shape. Achievement unlocked. Spark of Hammer complete book 2. Okay, enough lying around. Okay, so here we are. Book 3. Time to get up. All right, time to see what I may have found, if anything. More pictures. Hello? I have a job for you. What's this? Are you ready or not? I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready as always. You'll need to be even more ready than you usually are. I have a new partner. And if we pull this job off without a hitch, you can't even imagine what opportunities it will open up for me. I'm happy for you. So we need to make the client happy. If he's happy, then I'll be happy too. And if I'm happy, a little of that happiness might trickle down to you. Get my drift? Like I've said before, I'm not doing this for the money, it's for my shackles. The client sent me an advance payment, and I spent it on my new office. So get ready and don't let me down. All right, so let's take a look around, see what's changed in here, and then we will go get the new book, whatever it is. And I can also, by the way, choose an upgrade. So now that I've leveled up a little bit, I can upgrade here. I increase damage. I like the additional damage to all enemies. That would have been super useful in this last fight, because the only thing I had that could do that for everybody was stun. So I would say additional damage to all enemies. The rap power. Yes, I am now fully healed. I don't have any apples, though, which sucks. But you usually get new inventory when you go in anyway, so. Another cactus. The technological team that had been developing the system known as television is now defunct. The motion picture system was developed by Steve Drurich, who died last month. High development costs and complexity of use forced the board of directors to abandon the project. Oh man, there's no television. Now it's just about reading. What a damn shame. Yeah, I know. Quality view right there. Okay. Oh, I am so glad that I don't have to do everything again. That would have been so not fun. The bathroom's finally open. See, the bathroom was not able to be open before. The water's back on. I can finally wash my clothes. Not now. No mirror, but we're moving up in the world, chat. An excerpt from an article. Several readers reported the incident to the writers' police, who immediately began investigating the situation. All copies of Torben Zakinski's The Spark of a Hammer have now been taken off the shelves. All right. This letter confirms that you have repaid your water bill debt. We ask you to please refrain from future late payments. Sincerely, the water company. To Eddie and Quist from HRM&Y Publishing Agency. Rumors of your situation have reached us, Mr. Quist. We assure you that everyone at HRM&Y sympathizes with you and wants to help you in any way we can. We invite you to serve your sentence with us. However, unfortunately, our resources are quite limited, so payment is out of the question. We remember just how good your books were, and we want you to get back to the creative process as soon as possible and write fantastic new material. Boy, you know, chat, you may have heard there's a certain writer strike going on right now, and this may be somewhat a reminder of why.
It's easier to get a new one.
I'm going to put this on the desk, but I'm not going to go in the book yet. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to check that out in a minute. First, I want to see what else is out here. What's up? Okay. What's going on over here? Here's the kitchen. Yeah, buddy. Some stale bread. That's what I'm talking about, chat. Some stale bread. Let's go. All right. The television that was. Can't go wrong with some stale bread. All right, this all looks pretty much the same. Let me go downstairs, see what's going on down there. Letter on the back. I don't know. I would assume that it's like BB is referencing the people who... Whoa. What happened here? Need a key and I don't have one yet. Anyway, I would assume that it's referencing the people who were sending me the case in the first place, but I don't know who that is. I got set up to work with them by my, quote, friend Vince, who you heard me talking to a little bit ago. And obviously I don't know how much of a friend the guy actually is, but... Okay, let's see what we've got. So, an excerpt from a review. It certainly expands the universe, but new books in this series are published so rarely that this expansion seems more like mockery. However, I must admit I am intrigued. Strange note. The contractor agrees to infiltrate the Cornelius Paradox by Oleg Sergeyev and extract an item, Cornelius's magic wand. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. Okay, and this time it looks like... Okay, so it's just a normal size deal. Okay. All right, that's what we know. Time to go in to the Cornelius Paradox. Let's make it happen. Lobby. Oof. Damn. People. I don't think that lady over there noticed me. But this guy definitely saw me land. You there, Roderick? Like always. I figured out how I can convince you that I'm not cold and cruel. And heartless. Well, and unpleasant. And someone who couldn't care less about anyone else. Alright, fine. Keep it down over there. Sorry. So here's my plan. Not only am I not going to hurt any characters, since you've done such a good job with that up until now, I'm actually going to help them. All of them. We're going to help every single person we meet in this book. Sound good? We won't abandon anyone. Sounds pretty suspicious. Oh, come on. I'm a completely different person deep down inside. You'll see. We'll start with this guy over here. Hi, do you need help? Me? No, thanks. I'm all right. Well, that's one less we have to help. I said keep it down. Let's go find more characters. Hold on, what are we actually here in this book for? Oh, yeah, I need to find Cornelius's wand. A magic wand? Most likely, yes. And it's a rush order, but I think we'll still have time to help everyone. Okay, but I'm going to keep an eye on you. You're acting really strange today. I won't let you down. Who are you? What do you want? The receptionist doesn't look at you. Her attention is fixed on the small TV set on her desk. Is there anything I can help you with? You? Help me? She raises her eyebrows in surprise, but your words are still not enough to draw her attention away from the TV. That's right. I've decided to try and help everyone I meet today. Well, isn't that nice? Now I asked you, who are you and why are you here? I came here to help all the characters in this book. Then I'm going to steal Cornelius's wand. Right. I have urgent business with the headmaster. Did you make an appointment? Yes. Without taking her eyes off the TV, she pulls a long notebook out from under the desk. Your name? Etienne Quist. With much resistance, the receptionist's eyes unglue themselves from the TV screen and scan the notebook. It only takes a second before her eyes snap back to the screen. You don't have an appointment. You can hear an irritation in her voice, but you don't know if it's because of you or because a team in the football game on TV just missed a goal. Oh, so that's it, huh? All right, hi, teacher. Man dressed in a classic modern suit sits expectantly on the bench. His outfit seems very out of place in this old-fashioned school of magic. Oh my God. What are you doing here? I'm waiting for my classroom to be free. Oh, so you're a teacher. What do you teach? Table manners? I teach a programming class here. What's that? I've heard of it. It's hard to explain. Do you know how to get inside? I'm scheduled in already. You may have to sign up for an appointment or something. There are job openings on the wall over there. Let's go see if there's anything good. See, if I had I made a mistake again. If I had talked to him first and then gone to talk to the receptionist, I could have used his name. All right, let's see what we got with the message board. All right, schools job postings. Let's see, part-time receptionist wanted. Requirements, female, age 50 plus. Not quite a fit. Seeking system administrator, hourly rate offered. What kind of administrator is that? Let's keep looking. Oh, this one's perfect for you. Janitor needed. Guess I have to try. The school motto, in its own column written in large letters, is Uniting Our Differences and Overcoming Challenges. It's very inspiring. Headmaster Robert Lamantier, educational license number 0023. Hours 8 to 12, visiting hours for parents, 16:30 to 17. You take the slim, worn book from its folder on the wall. There are insults written all over the cover. Yeah, so the locals don't like wizards very much. Stop taking up so much space in our city. We could have built a huge park here. No one in this cursed neighborhood can sell their houses, and it's all your fault. Big deal. All right, so the janitor. You're looking for a janitor, and I'm looking for work. Yes, we've been looking. Receptionist rolls her eyes, but finally looks away from the TV and turns to you for the first time. Why are you all wrapped up like that? Is that paper on your face? I was in an accident. I'm very sorry. She isn't sorry. The receptionist opened the desk drawer and with a sigh pulls out a stack of pink, yellow, and green forms that puff out a cloud of dust as she drops them on the desk. Is this going to take long? Name? Etienne. Any allergies to cleaning products? Cleaning products? I thought you were all wizards. Answer the question. No allergies. Excellent. You're hired. Just like that. Here's a bucket and a rag. To the right of me, you'll find the entrance to the library. Wipe the dust off of all the bookshelves, then come back here. What about those cleaning products? We're fresh out. I'll get it done. Three crests. This must be the school's guilds. Okay. Whoa. Okay, here's the library. All right, we got trash. We got piece of metal. We do have stale bread that'll heal 2 if we need it. This is all junk. Can't do anything with this. It's a dusty bookshelf that looks even dustier than the others. Okay, I need water for my rags. I'll go get that in a minute. Old books and boxes. That is a workbench, I think. Yeah, it is. Okay. Crowbar, lockpick, bucket bottle of ink. But I need a lot of a bunch of different things before I use that, so. The bookshelves aren't going to wash themselves. And of course, they just had to be the biggest bookshelves I've ever seen in my life. I need to go find water for my rag. Bet I can't do that one either, can I? Okay, yeah, and then what about this? Looks like they forgot to put these books up for sale. Maybe there's something interesting here. You open the first book your hand falls on, flinching instinctively, waiting for the jump. But nothing happens. Dampness has made the text completely illegible. Aw. This is a shady part of the building, too damp for a library. I hate to see books treated badly like this. You put the ruined book back on the shelf. Okay, it's the same thing. Nah, I don't think there is a highlighting button. Tab opens up inventory. Let me just double check quickly on controls. Oh, it doesn't even have it, so. So, means I need to get me some water. Which I can do in the conveniently placed restroom. Wow. What a delightfully clean place. Fill the bucket. Okay. Then we come in here. Let's start with this one. Okay, not going to wash themselves. Start dusting. Is this really the only way to get inside the school? You take the rag from the bucket and wring it out. They don't let just anyone passing by go into the main hall, and that's where Cornelius's wand is. And the wand isn't the only thing in there. What else? All those characters you said you were going to help. Oh, yes, right. I'd advise you to keep pretending to be a janitor, even once we get inside. You sigh and wipe a layer of dust off the first shelf. This isn't exactly how I imagined an adventure in a school of magic. On the second shelf, you notice an old piece of paper. It must have fallen out of a book. Hey, what's up, big boss? So, in this game, I play what's known as a bookwalker. Basically, I'm a writer in the real world, a struggling writer, who, in this world, which is driven by, like, writers and, like, you know, crimes against writing and things like that, a friend of mine, in quotes, friend, made this suggestion to me, and I got in trouble with the writers' police, and they put shackles on me, which means I don't have full power when I'm inside this book. My shackles are supposed to last 30 years unless I can work off my debt by working for a couple of people. So I'm working for a guy right now, and what I do is I go into a book, I steal something, come back out, and then I get a payment for that. And I get money, but most importantly, I get closer to my shackles being off. So we've done 2 books so far. I think there's like 5 books you're supposed to do, and this is book 3. So yeah, that's a very long-winded way of saying, as Akra said much more succinctly, stealing books' contents for fun and profit. Looks like someone's notes, probably a student's. There's a barrier that exists around our solar system, a wall covered in symbols. Each symbol allows us to use one spell. It's believed that the wall protects us from external threats due to the fact that it's constantly being assaulted from the outside, causing the gradual destruction of the symbols on it. What will happen to us when all the symbols are destroyed? Well, what will happen once they're destroyed? You crumple up the paper and toss it aside. Don't worry, we won't be around to see it. You turn your attention back to the rag, bucket, and dust on the shelves. 10 minutes later, well, I think this bookshelf is clean now. You should get the other bookshelves done then. Clean, empty bookshelf. Okay. Pretty much. That's a good example, Big Boss. Crimes against writing, like, Twilight. Hey-o! Being very unfair to Twilight. This is the biggest bookshelf in the room, and it's covered in a thick layer of dust. You find yourself unconsciously squeezing the rag in your hand. All right, start dusting. It's boring work, and your eyes start wandering over the shelves, coming to rest on an old-looking folder. You brush the dust off the folder, which is decorated with a man's head crest and an inscription, the Baradas Guild. There's nothing but dull documents in the folder, and nothing catches your eye at first. But then, you find a handwritten letter at the very back. Dear Maricus, I'm asking you to please accept another guild into your ranks. I know you will protest, but I am unwilling to discuss that. I assume you've read the report already. However, there's a religious aspect to it that I left out because I wanted to tell you about it off the record. They use wizards solely for military purposes. According to their beliefs, wizards must use their powers to destroy the armies of the enemy, which of course in this day and age is quite difficult. But all I'm asking you to do is pay attention to each of these students, because once they finish their studies, they'll be going straight to the battlefield. Baradas Guild. Okay. You keep cleaning in silence. 20 minutes later. Well, I think this bookshelf is clean now. And I suggest we get started on the next one. Okay, another clean bookshelf done. Last but certainly not least. There's something scratched into the shelf. These look like runes. Oh no, they're words. It says second shelf, third book from the left. 15 minutes later. Alright, wait a second. Second shelf. I'm going to write that down just in case. Second shelf. Second shelf, third book from the right. Okay. What about this one? You're looking at a clean bookshelf. Clean bookshelf. What about here, though? What if up here there's a second bookshelf, third from the right? Second shelf, third book from the left. This one. You pull out the book. You'll hear a click. Aha! The secret staircase. Yeah, buddy. Secret library. They were given 5 years to prove the theory that the appearance of magic in our world is due to divine intervention. The theory was eventually discarded. Take all those. There's an elegant writing desk under the staircase. It's seen better days. There's a small lock in the desk drawer. Ooh, a lock! That must mean there's something valuable inside. Try and open it. The lock may be old, but it's still shut tight. I'll need some kind of tool for this. Okay, so I need a lockpick or I need pliers. That is fine, actually, if I can find what I need to make... I have to maybe make both. So, over here is a crafting desk, and if we go down here, we can see what I need to make either of those. So for a lockpick, I need one tool. I need another piece of metal, and I need a tools. For pliers, I need a rags, and I need tools. And then I can get 40 ink from that, and I need 100 ink so I can make a bottle of ink for myself. So, okay. So I am looking for tools and piece of metal, or tools and rags. Are you finished dusting? All done. We'll see about that. The receptionist groans as she stands up and goes to check your work. Not bad at all. Happy to HELP. Get going now. You have a new task. I wanted to ask about the wand. No time for that. Go straight to the headmaster. There was a spill in his office that needs cleaning up. Straight down the hall, then to the right. I unlocked the door for you. It's good because I need to go to the headmaster. From rags to riches, that's right. Portrait hall, huh? All right, let's take a look at some of these portraits. You see an opulent though slightly shabby altar with a magic wand sitting on a pedestal in the middle of it. I didn't think we'd get to it so easily. To what? That's Cornelius's wand, the one you were supposed to find, remember? Oh, right. Well, I guess I'll just have to help the characters in the next book. There's nothing but a thick glass pane separating you from the wand. A heavy lock hangs below the panel, keeping it shut. There's not a soul in the hallway. You can hear some people arguing loudly behind the door on the right. Continue with scanning your surroundings, and you'll eventually notice a surveillance camera watching you from the ceiling. That thing is watching us, recording everything that happens. What do we care if it records? I think you should break the glass, grab the wand, and get out of the book already. What's the holdup? The wand looks old, and the paint on it has started to peel in places. It's giving off a slight glow and a low hum. Never seen a lock like this before. The hole looks more like a spiral. I don't think a lockpick will work on it. Just break the glass. I don't want to make a lot of noise. What's gotten into you today? You're being so cautious. Yeah, I know. I was wondering about that. That one's a landscape. I just saw that. Good one, Big Boss. Told you I'm not really a bad person. Hey, are you our new janitor? You see a middle-aged man in the doorway. Yes, I'm the janitor. I'm the one who called for you. Come into my office. I really think we should just break the glass, grab the wand, and... The man starts to reach for his belt where his own wand sits in a holster. Come on, smash the case. Can you not hear me? Sorry, I was lost in thought. That wand is just so gorgeous. The man slowly lowers his wand and silently waits for you to walk over to him. Come in, come in. An old man who's also in the office nods briefly at you. Look at that hat. Damn. You found us through the job posting? Yes, I always dreamed of seeing a school of magic. Really? It's not very often you hear something like that from a non-wizard. But you don't really look like an ordinary person either. No offense. Anyways, we have a few stains to clean up here. Our former headmaster spilled a potion. He slightly accentuates the word former. I only spilled it because you distracted me. Don't pretend it was my fault. It doesn't matter. In any case, clean it up, please. What kind of potion? Maricus, what kind of potion was it? Ah, Maricus, which is the current headmaster, I thought. One hat to be worn by all, right, Darth? A magic retention potion. I don't want to lose everything my ancestors passed down to me. I see. It's just herbal billows of tea. You start wiping at the first stain with a rag. The potion doesn't really budge. I heard you plan to sell everything from the geomancy department, too. The geomancy symbols were shattered last year. Why would we bother keeping all that? Why, indeed. Well, that's our history. Let history stay in the past. The stain is finally gone. You can start on the next one. The second stain is bigger than the first, and someone has already stepped in it, spreading the potion over the floor. First cleaning bookshelves, now cleaning the floor. What's next, the toilets? Is Maricus from America or Marrakesh? He's not from Marrakesh. Just keep going and get it done. Once you finish, we'll go back for the wand in the hallway. That wand you have out in the hall is so interesting. The old man starts breathing angrily and sends a vicious stare your way. Indeed. Enjoy it while it's here. What do you mean, while it's here? The headmaster tenses up. Seems like he's about to make a very painful decision. Oh yes, by the way, I wanted to warn you, Maricus. We found a buyer for the wand. Is he talking about your client? I don't think so. The old man drops his teacup on the floor and it shatters, splashing more potion onto the floor under the desk. You must be joking. You put the symbol of our school up for sale? I actually put everything in the school up for sale. No one wants to buy most of the old junk, but a few people from the capital expressed interest in the wand. How could you? Hold on, you should probably sit down. The wand. Cornelius's wand. Are you listening to me? We'll get enough money for it that we can go another 6 months without government support. Bang! You're going to regret this. I'll call a meeting of the school council to challenge it. The old man hurries off. He's going to go take the wand. We need to stop him. Don't worry. He's gone crazy like that about 10 times this week already. Besides, only I have the key to the case. He pauses for a second, clearly regretting telling you that. Thanks for letting me know, current headmaster. You know how I love administrators. I do actually like good administrators. I'm not sure if this guy is a good administrator or not. But we shall find out. While you were busy with the conversation, you seem to have finished wiping up the stains. Looks like I'm done here. Can I go? Yes, thank you. He turns to the door. You can hear voices coming from the other side, getting louder and louder. Now, what's going on out there? Let me go see. Ooh, let me go see. All sorts of junk with tea spilled on it. Tools, I needed those. Yep, okay, I needed that. That's all good. I thought it was gonna... I thought I'd be able to, like, get the key while he was out of the room, but no luck. Alright, let's find out what's out there. Yeah, I know, admin. We've talked about this before, right, Big Boss? That one of my favorite moments in, I think it's Shadowrun Dead Man's Switch, is where you have to hack into this place and literally username is admin and the password is 12345. I couldn't believe that was the case. When I put it in, I was like so happy. I'm like, oh my god. It was so freaking amazing that they did it that way. It was great. What's going on here? A crowd of people is gathered in the hall. They're whispering among themselves, looking at the altar in the middle of the room. He did take the wand. It's the wand, Headmaster, sir. Cornelius's wand is gone. Fuck hell. Fuck. Damn it. The client asked me not to lose track of it. I told you. Everyone looks at you, not speaking. All right, then. Who saw it last? I think it was you, right, Sir Maricus? You left the office, and then you must have walked right past it. But it was there at the time. That's if we can take your word for it. Do you have any reason not to believe me? Indeed, especially when it comes to the theft of school property. Do you think I don't know about your secret stash under the library? The only one stealing here is you, giving away our heritage. Just admit you stole it and put it back where it belongs. I didn't touch it! We'll see if that's true, but for now, take note. I'm ordering a total lockdown of the school. No one goes in or out. And all the teachers present, and you as well, ma'am. And you, too. But definitely not you. All of you, start searching for the wand. Yes, sir. Headmaster turns a questioning gaze on you. I'll find it, sir. All right, then, everyone, get to it. I'm going to check the surveillance camera footage, but that will take some time. I'll be in my office. If you so much as try to leave the school, I'll have the police after you. I'll be in my office. The crowd disperses. So now what do we do? We're going to find the wand. You see a portrait of a man with bandaged hands, or rather what's left of his mangled wrists. How awful. That's one of the old headmasters. Back in his day, wizards didn't wield wands. They held the spells in their hands to cast them, like real men. Which, of course, didn't protect them from the consequences of a spell gone wrong. I see. Empty pedestal. Looks like one portrait is missing. All right, let's go talk to this guy. On the screen, you see a processing video window and a small progress bar below it that says 0.02%. The power of the internet compels you. Quality fiber right there. There we go. You look at screen and see that the number has changed to 0.021%. It's going to take some time. We'll probably know who stole it in a week or so. I know, you think, Okris? So you should probably get back to the search. I'll get back to looking for the wand. Indeed. Where's the old head? Isn't the old director our chief suspect? Why isn't he here? He's in his office on the second floor. I gave orders not to let him out, and if he does manage to escape, then at least we know he was somehow involved in the theft. Isn't that dangerous? He might have a really powerful wand on him. No, he's more afraid of that wand than anything. Even if he did steal it, he wouldn't risk using it. The headmaster scowls. But that doesn't mean he'll get away with it. If you find out that he has the wand, let me know right away. Second floor. Well, we will find out about that in a bit. But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go back and see if we can craft an item with what we have. I do have enough for a lockpick. Got one. Achievement unlocked. What did I get? What did I get? What did I get? Crafty. Craft 5 items. All right. Well, now we go to the secret staircase. Yeah, this is the Bookwalker Thief of Tales. If people are interested in this, and I've liked this quite a bit now that I got my save game over, you can get this on GOG.com right now. I don't think, actually, it's particularly expensive. I don't remember what the current cost of it is. I should know that. I'll check that in a minute. But if you use that link, a couple of bucks will go my way, but it won't cost you anything extra. Should be 15 USD. Yeah, that sounds about right. Lock turns out to be a simple one, and you quickly open it using the lockpick. All right, we have an empty bottle, we have a ring, and coins. Contains 30 ink. Okay. So it's not super exciting, but it does give us... It'll give us enough to craft a bottle of ink, I think, which could be useful. Boom. Got a bottle of ink. So that bottle of ink will restore 100 ink if I need it. And here's hoping that I won't. But if I do, I have it. All right. So now, go talk to receptionist and then... I don't have time for you right now, young man. I'm incredibly busy. Have you seen anything suspicious? Yes. A janitor keeps poking his nose into things that aren't his business. You should help me find our missing student instead. A missing student? A second year and one quite lacking in the wits department. What's his name? Mendes. Last name? He's part of the Ziblik Guild. They don't have last names. What does he look like? Like an ordinary student. Who might know more about him? His friends are always smoking in the bathroom. Try asking them. Smoking in the bathroom. Smoking? You let them do that? It's not my problem. My job is to keep unwanted types from walking into the school. Is there anyone else who might have seen him? I don't know. Maybe the movers outside. Why are you so sure he's in the school? Because the school is locked down until we locate the missing wand. Oh, right. So he must be somewhere on school property. Okay, let's see. I have a question about the missing student. I won't go to that. Headmaster tasked me with finding the wand. Congratulations. The receptionist remains focused on the TV screen where a soap opera is now playing. Okay, let's go to the restroom and talk to the smoking students. Several students are smoking in the toilet stall. You lean against the wall to eavesdrop on their conversation. Apollo is such a traitor. The whole school was talking about him yesterday. What'd he do? He lit the candle, if you can believe it, with his wand. Yeah, no way. Even the headmaster can't do anything like that now. The new one, definitely not. Or he tied a match to his wand, more likely. Just like Mendes did, remember? Where'd he go, anyway? Mendes? He was in the infirmary last I heard. Yeah, sure, all cozy under a blanket. I bet he got the hell out of here like he planned. Haven't seen him since morning. I thought he was all talk, but I guess not. The hiss of cigarette butts being put out marks the end of the conversation. The voices fall silent and the door opens. You press yourself against the wall and they don't notice you. Someone named Mendes who ran away from school. You think he took our wand? We'll need to check. Hopefully he hasn't gone far yet. Yeah, it's a very, very, very cool game. Very simple in a lot of ways, but there is some surprising depth below the simplicity. I bet I'm not going to be able to go because it's on lockdown, right? Ah, the movers. What's up, movers? Two movers are sitting on cardboard boxes and smoking. The boxes are bowing under their weight. You eavesdrop on their conversation. My back's about to give out from lugging all this junk around. I told you to wear a belt, didn't I? He slaps his belly, which is wrapped in a sturdy leather belt. The lanky mover flicks his lighter lazily and brings the flame close to a tiny metal seal holding the cardboard box closed. In an instant, the melted seal falls to the ground. What do we have here? Oh, yeah. The lanky one takes something out of the box. It's glowing and made of glass. What the hell do you want with that piece of crap? I don't know. I'll keep it as a souvenir to light up my house. Hey, you, put that back. Who the hell are you, ugly? I take what I want. I spent the whole day dealing with these boxes of yours here. I deserve a little present. Put it back. This is your last warning. Let's show him, Nikki. All right. Ow. See ya. Ow. Bye-bye. You're one tough idiot. Damn it. Fine, you win. That's better. Movers glare at you angrily from under furrowed brows. You seen a kid around here? A kid? His name's Mendes. He ran away from school and might have taken something important with him. Nope, haven't seen him. Students hang around out here at some times. They go around the corner to smoke, but I haven't seen any today. Pen is definitely mightier than the sword. Movers and shakers. Hey, Rainikes. Do whatever the hell you want, idiot. Hey, thanks. I'm just going to have a piece of bread. Thanks. Nothing inside but full boxes. There's no one here, just ordinary boxes. Hang on, look at that one down there. You notice the tape on one of the boxes has come off. It seems to have been opened already. You look questioningly at the movers. The lanky one smirks at you and nods. You move all the junk in your way aside and open the box with no tape. Shh! Don't give me away! A scrawny, scared-looking boy is sitting in the box, I thought so, with a frightened look in his eyes. His robes are covered with crumbs and sawdust. You're Mendes, I assume? Huh? How do you know my name? What are you doing in there? I'm hiding? I see that. Why? I want to get out of this school. You give him a reproachful look. All we do here is waste time. Everyone else is doing real stuff, going to college or work or whatever. Just my luck I was born with these powers. Where's Cornelius's wand? What wand? What's that got to do with me? Stop playing dumb. Why did you steal the wand? I didn't take anything. The student opens his robe and starts showing you his pockets, revealing nothing but half a loaf of bread. Looks like he's telling the truth. He's just a student who wants to drop out of school. Well, I still had to check. All right, come on out of there. Wait, why should I come out? Don't make me go back. You glance over at the movers. They aren't paying any attention to you, and it doesn't seem like they heard anything. Leave me in the box. Let them take me away from this school. Are you sure you thought this through? What do you know about it anyway? You've been here for 2 years, and you want that all to be for nothing? 2 years, 3 years, what does it matter? Even 10 years here wouldn't get me anywhere. Do you at least have some kind of plan? Of course, I'm going to go see my uncle. He'll help me find work. Said I should have no problem getting on my feet. Okay, Mendes, it's your choice. Since you don't have the wand, I couldn't care less about the other stuff. You close the box and walk away. That's one less mystery now. Plus, we definitely helped him, wouldn't you say? Well, according to the plot, he ended up having a pretty good life outside the school. Box with Mendes inside. Boxes sit on the ground ready to be shipped out. They're wrapped up with plastic ties. You look at the movers, they won't see you here. Try to tear through the plastic ties with your hands, but you're unsuccessful and they just sliced your fingers. Damn, I just have a lockpick, not the pliers. Oh well, that's too bad. Too bad, so sad. The movers are chatting and sitting on the boxes. They seem to be purposefully ignoring you. All right. Okay. So now I've done that. Now I go back to the hall. And this time I go to the one place I haven't gone yet, which is to the left. I have not gone into the main hall yet. The teacher. Stop right there. I'm just the janitor. I'm just the janitor. Who are you? I'm just the janitor. One of them was misspelled, actually. I guess the school really is out of money. Can't even hire normal people. See that teacher over there with the glasses? Go tell him they moved his class to the room downstairs. You don't need to be a genius to realize the students are plotting something. They're giggling and glancing around, and one of them is holding a padlock. Apparently, Darth Sisu, yes. Oh, come on, help us play a trick on him. It's just a fun little tradition. What do I do? He's asking for help, and we promised to help everyone. I don't think this counts. They're clearly up to no good. Why are you thinking so hard? It's just a harmless prank. We're going to lock him in the basement for like 10 minutes and let him out. I mean, just look at him coming in here all full of himself. He's planning to teach wizards, but he's not even a wizard. You don't think the man in the cheap suit looks particularly arrogant, but maybe it's more obvious to the students. I'll think about it. All right, time to talk to this guy. Excuse me, could you help me, sir? A man dressed in a classic modern suit stands in front of you. His outfit seems very out of place in this old-fashioned school of magic. You met him earlier out by the reception desk. Who are you? I teach a programming class here. A programming class at a school of magic? The city administration wants to start converting the school of magic, since the symbols are going out. Right. My class is supposed to start any minute now, but I can't find my classroom. Everyone I ask keeps pointing me in a different direction. Second floor. Try the second floor. Oh my, are you sure? So many people told me to go check the basement. Trust me, you definitely shouldn't check the basement. Teacher looks over at a nearby group of students. All right. Thank you then. See you around. You nod, not taking your eyes off the group of students who now look quite annoyed. All right, now for Aquaman. I mean, Mikhail. You see a tall, smiling boy in front of you. What a day, huh? The boy seems entertained by everything that's happening. He extends a hand to you. My name's Mikhail. Etienne. Nice to meet you. You're our new janitor, right? More like janitor/detective. The headmaster tasked me with finding the lost wand. What's up, Cat Pig? Well, I would have hid this instructor in the basement if the kids got their prank that they wanted to commit on him. But I'm looking for a wand right now. You and the whole rest of the school, yeah, but I wouldn't expect the teachers to be in any sort of hurry to find it. Isn't the wand dangerous? It's hard to say. We have no idea what spell was being held inside it. There was a spell inside it too? I can explain it to you if you want. Okay. When we want to summon a spell, we speak the name of a sign which draws the spell into our wand. Veritos. Now I can use this spell at any time by just flicking my wand. He swipes his wand gently, almost like a paintbrush, and the slightest wisp of steam rises from the tip. Whoa! The problem is, no one knows what spell was being held inside Cornelius's wand. He puts his wand back in his belt. And since Cornelius studied the most powerful spells and experimented with combining them, it could be something incredibly dangerous. Thanks for explaining it to me. But hey, maybe he just had a spell to chill his drinks in there. Do you know who might have stolen the wand? I don't, but to be honest, there's been a lot of weird stuff happening in the school lately. One of the old teachers is acting strange. This morning, one of the second-year students disappeared. I know about him. There are rumors going around about undead in the walls, all kinds of stuff. Did he say undead? Tell me more. Sure, what do you want to hear more about? All right, what about the old teacher? Hold on, I never said I suspected anyone of stealing the wand, although... Mikhail rubs his chin thoughtfully. You're probably right. When there are no good leads, you have to look into everyone. Who did you ask me about? The teacher? I haven't seen that teacher in a long time myself, but they say he stopped showing up for lectures and spends his time hiding in abandoned classrooms. It can happen to teachers, chat. You know, sometimes when you have plans that you weren't planning on, things worked out not the right way. It happens. It's too dark in here. I'm going to open up the blinds because there is no sun today, so let's go get some light in here. Subject, as they say. Alright, that's better. We got more light in here now, but still, it's not very light out. It's, I think we got storms are coming. The sun is officially on strike. Well, listen, if the sun is on strike in solidarity with the union, I'm all about it. So, sounds suspicious. He has a daughter, by the way, usually works down in the laboratory. She might be able to tell you more. Thanks, I'll check it out. I'm afraid I don't know anything else about him. What's going on with the missing student? It's nothing really, just some bad student no one can find. I think he probably ran away. It happens every semester. Well, why's that? School of Magic isn't really all that prestigious nowadays. We could be studying to be lawyers or going to military school instead. Where do you think I should look? I don't know him, but I saw the receptionist putting up some flyers about the search. You should ask her. Yep, already took care of that. What about this undead in the walls thing? I think it's just a school legend. Mikhail pauses, gathering his thoughts, then continues. But now that I think about it, people have been talking about them a lot lately. You should ask the students in the dorms. They might know more. All right. Did you find out anything else? The missing student's been located. Oh, where's he now? He ran away from school, but he didn't have the wand. I feel that. Did you find out anything else? No, I'm just going to walk away. Oh, man. Okay. So let's talk to the students here. The wand, did something happen to it? Some nerd. Okay, what about the dormitories? Ah, candy, apples, let's go. We got some food. Hey, what's up, student? The other girls should be back by now. The inscription on the crest says Baratus. Oh, yeah, it's the Baratus Guild. Okay. That's all there is in here. Didn't know they had writers. They don't. They've got hacks. Heyo! Okay. Bookshelf. We got more of this stuff. Good, good. Dormitory. Okay. Over here we have more tools and chalk. Chalk. Shady student. What's up, Shady? What do you want? You see a shifty-looking student. The frame of a giant portrait is sticking out from under his bed. What's that you've got there? Nothing. It's none of your business. Decided to steal a painting from the school? The student looks at you sullenly. So what's with the picture? Get lost. I said it's none of your business. All right, no one else has to know. Did you find something interesting? What's the deal with the painting? Student looks around nervously. Marty swore this painting would open some kind of secret cache. Marty? A guy in my guild. He came back one evening with the painting all scared and asked to go home right away. I think someone or something bit him. A secret cache? You have to hang the painting somewhere, but he didn't say where exactly. So, he didn't see the huge space in the wall of the main hall where a portrait was clearly missing? How about I go find where to hang it, myself? But what if there's something valuable in there, and I miss out on it? What if there's something dangerous in there? You could deal with it yourself. Fine, tell me what you want in exchange for the picture. Ooh, now you're talking. Get me a strong drink. You want me to get drinks for underage kids? I'm 25. Then why are you still in school? Figure it out yourself. I was held back a few times in my second year. Fine, I'll think about it. Yeah, you do that. Okay, I need to get him a stiff drink, huh? Okay, gotta go get a drink for the student who's been held back in school. This seems like a logical thing to do. Inscription on the crest says Imperial. Heat from the fireplace assaults your face. It's so stuffy in here. It's summer. Why would the fireplace be lit? An ordinary fireplace. Above it you see a symbol that looks like a lion. I wonder what that means. Angry flames burn in the fireplace. Can I use the water on it? Hello, quiet girl. The girl shrinks back into her bed. Your appearance seems to frighten her. Don't be afraid. I'm just the new janitor. I look like this because I never listen to the grown-ups. Have you heard any rumors about undead in the walls? No. There are no friends in the walls. She whirls around to look at the fireplace, then turns back to you. Friends? What the heck was that? Why did you look at the fireplace? Is there something there? The girl shakes her head frantically. There's definitely something there. We should check it out. The papers on your head start to curl up from the heat and the sparks are flying dangerously close to you. You can't see anything beyond the bright flames. You can't make anything through the flames, but you suddenly hear far-off voices. What's this? How did they get here? There's someone there. Hey, can you hear me? Silence. All you hear is the pop and crackle of the unburnt wood in the fireplace. I don't know how, but we need to get inside. It's just a fire. You have a bucket of water. Put two and two together and you'll have an unlit fireplace. The stream of murky water flows straight into the middle of the fireplace. The flames spark and hiss but don't go out. Ooh. It's as though the fire is absorbing the water with no consequence. Is this a gas fireplace? A what? There's clearly something fishy about the fireplace. I'll give you a hint. There's a spell on it. You can't put it out with water. Well, what can I use? Actually, anything you want as long as it's not water. How about a fire extinguisher? A who? Never mind. I think there's one in my building. I should go back to reality and check. Okay. So, let's go get a fire extinguisher. Oh, wait. Okay. The heck? Hello? Well, do you have the wand yet? I only just started the book. Well, snap to it. Client's been calling me and asking about it. Why such a rush? There's a lot of money at stake, Walker. A lot. All right, I'll try and speed things up. Get going! Yeah, I'll get right to that. Just as soon as I get what I need. Sure, one, just leave me alone. Eddie and Quist? Oh, yes, that's me. Mr. Quist, I'm calling from the Writers Police Department. Were you notified that you would be contacted for questioning? I was. Notified. Well, more like, it's about your neighbor. Old Henry? We can't reveal his name over the phone, but it's not anyone named Henry. I'm talking about the man who lived on the first floor of your building. What do I have to do with it? Or the Writers Police, for that matter. Didn't you know? Your neighbor was a writer. What? So you never talked to him? No. All this time he was a writer? He recently finished working off his sentence and became a free writer once again. However, a few days ago he was found... I think it'd be more appropriate to discuss these details in person. When are you available for a visit? I don't really have time for that right now. How about noon tomorrow? That works. We'll see you then. Jeez, man. Need a fire extinguisher. Hello, sorry to bother you. Excuse me, I really need the key to the storage room. Please, I can hear that you're in there. I need the fire extinguisher, but it's inside a locked case. I'm trying to help you too. Time is running out. We're all going to burn alive. What are you shouting about? Oh, hello. I don't smell smoke. Where's this fire you're going on about? In my apartment. It just started. Ugh. I'm not lying. I think something happened with the wiring. What, do you want me to wait around while my apartment burns down? Then will you believe me? When the flames spread into the hallway and your apartment catches fire too? All right, you don't have to yell. Just bring it back later. Yeah, buddy. Got the key. Thanks. Thanks, boss. Appreciate that. Getting the key. Doing the thing with the business, yeah. Ha-ha! Fire extinguisher. Anything else here? Anything else I can use? Pliers? No? Stuff? No? Okay. Okay. Now we head back in. I don't even know if I want to go find what's behind the walls, frankly. Okay. So now, use the fire extinguisher. You shoot the fire extinguisher's foam right into the flames. How's that for you, An enchanted fireplace. Aha. Whoa, look at this. Pick the lock. What do we got? We got another ring. We got some jewels. Got a lot of junk for a lot of ink. I should fill up the bucket with water as well again. A group of girls stands by the way out, which is blocked off with stones. Their hands and robes are dirty and dusty. It looks like they were trying to clear the way. Hey, what are you doing here? The girls turn sharply to face you. Quiet. Is everything all right? Shut up. Suddenly you hear a noise behind you. You turn and see 4 dark silhouettes that are twitching unnaturally in the semi-darkness. Great, they heard you. Now we have to fight. Are those the undead in the walls that I've heard about? Yep. Stand back, I'll deal with them. The girl looks at your ID badge curiously. What a combat-ready janitor we have. We can take care of this ourselves. We're from Baratus. From where? We're combat wizards. Oh, I've heard something about you. But let me try and deal with them first. The girls move aside. The dark figures get closer. There's no retreating now. Let's go. All right. So... first of all, we stun everybody. Then we slash everybody. Ow. Ow. Oh, that's bad. Okay, that's bad. We're in big trouble. They don't die, apparently. Got him. Okay. Took some damage, but I got bread and I got an apple. It's all good. Out of ink, though. It's like we wrote ourselves into a corner. Pretty much. Oh, wait. Undead first. Crowbar parts, rags. Okay. Girls look at you with interest. Not bad, but we would have been able to fight them ourselves. What happened here? That crazy girl brought us here to check out the abandoned classrooms, and then she locked us in. And these undead started coming out. But we, unlike some people, know better than to go around yelling, and they didn't notice us. I think we need to have a serious talk with that girl upstairs. We do, too. Are you alright? We're totally fine. We're just going to catch our breath and head back upstairs. Don't hang around here. There might be more of those things. Did you steal the wand? The wand? Well, of course something interesting happens while we're stuck down here. So someone finally nabbed Cornelius's wand? Yeah, someone nabbed it. We've been here since this morning. There's literally no way we could have taken it. Makes sense. That's one less suspect for us. Guess so. Alright then, don't hang around here too long. I need to get back to searching for the wand. Okay, see you. Alright, good. So we got the stuff from the undead. At the very least, we can get water in the bucket, which is good. We can get water in the bucket. And we can get more ink in the bottle. Alright, listen. Quiet girl. Tell me what happened. The girl instantly burst into tears. I just wanted to feed my friends. Feed? Friends? Did I hear that right? She wanted to feed the other girls to those creatures? I found them in an abandoned dormitory, and they didn't do anything bad to me. I just wanted to do something to help them. Help. You might have heard that, chat. There's a storm going on here. Wait, hold on. These definitely aren't the characters we should be helping now. Did you use Cornelius's wand to raise the dead? What wand? What are you talking about? Cornelius's wand. The girl looks at you in confusion. Another bad student who doesn't even know anything about her own school. Never mind. Seems like she's not our client. Let's keep looking. I think the girl will be fine. Where are you going, and what happened to the girls downstairs? They're alive and really angry. If I were you, I would hide. Alright. Yeah, so we have rags. You can make things out of rags in this game. Alright, I'm going to go probably upstairs first and then downstairs, but before I do any of that, you found out anything? I found out about the undead in the walls. Oh yeah, did you learn anything? They really do exist. This one girl made friends with them and she tried to feed them some of the other girls. What? That was my reaction too. What am I supposed to do about that? I thought people might have been exposed to ammonia gas. I'll tell the headmasters about the girl and the undead. I'm sure they'll be interested to hear about that. Thanks. At least we have one suspect less now. I wonder if this kid did it. This Mikhail guy. Guy seems slightly sus to me. He's just like, oh yeah, let me tell everyone about this. Okay, so we go fill up the bucket. And then we go craft some more ink and maybe some pliers, actually. Pliers, because the pliers would allow us to cut the boxes outside. Okay, so there's that. Okay, now we go in here. We craft the... That was a little troubling. I won't lie. Pieces of metal. Ah, we need one more piece of metal. All right, well... The good news is... Oh, we need another empty bottle also. All right, we still need... we need a piece of metal so I can open that thing. So we'll find that hopefully either in the basement or in the second floor. So, Chad, if all of a sudden we go dark, the reason may be because power outage. I don't know. The power here has been very consistent since we've lived here. And actually, I think the only time we actually lost power was for about a half hour when they were literally doing work on the wires down the street. But other than that, we haven't. But it's a lightning storm here, a thunderstorm. So it's right around, like literally right next to the house. So, I don't know. Stairs down. Laboratory or the door to the cellar? Metal? Yeah, pieces of metal. There we go. I thought we might have something there. Didn't think I was going to find it quite that easily, but... Okay. Man, this is a summer storm right here. Okay. Right. Oh, thanks, Big Boss. Appreciate it, my friend. All right, up here... Yeah, there it is. Now, we can craft these pliers. I'll still eventually need a crowbar, but I can do that. I need more crowbar parts for that anyway. So now that I have that, I can go back out. I can open up those boxes and maybe get some supplies, which would be nice. Okay. Quickly cut through the ties and open the box, trying not to make any noise. The box contains someone's belongings wrapped in paper. You find a few useful items among them. Rope, trash, and papers. Okay. Most of this is junk, but... that's too bad. That's not actually as helpful as I was hoping. No, okay. Because I need a bottle and I don't have one. But I might need pliers for something else. It wasn't like I was going to be using that for the crowbar. I have tons of ink now. I just need bottles. Okay. Right. Okay, so... Let's go basement first and then finish up the second floor. Good gravy. That's nuts. I wonder if I can show you all that. Can you all see that? Let me go full screen for a minute. That right there. Look at that. That's crazy. We should just do some ASMR. Just be like, all right, chat, welcome to the world here. Here we have just a... It's very peaceful, though, right? It's very peaceful. In a way, in an odd sort of way. All right, well. And actually now... Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely it is. Let me actually turn on, because it's so dark now. Yeah, I know, right? That's why I had to turn some light on here. What part of the world? I live in the Northeast of the United States. I live in southern Connecticut, actually. So right now, it is storming up a storm, people. Wow, that's something. That is as stormy as it gets. What's up, Geister? Welcome to Storm World here. I'm actually going to take a quick look and see, is there kind of like a... Is there any, like, warnings going on right now? As far as weather is concerned? It says thunderstorms likely around 1:30. Well, yeah. There is a marginal risk of severe weather today, it says. A marginal risk, yes. There's a 100% chance of rain right now. Wow, it's going to be raining all the way until like 4. And then by the time like 5 or 6, it'll drop to pretty much nothing at that point. Yeah. That is the thunderstorm. My goodness. It's good weather for this, though. It's good weather for playing Bookwalker. It definitely is good weather for that. It was a dark and stormy night. We did. Oh, I opened up everything. I got the skylight blinds on. I have all the lights on. The only thing I don't have on right now is I don't have on my like backlighting like stuff. I don't have that. Okay, let's throw a little bit of that on. I do not have that on, but yeah. It is overcast. This is a storm, though. This is the kind of storm usually that goes quickly. But it has been around for a little bit. This has been going for about 5-6 minutes now. So we will see. It will definitely lighten up, though. But anyway, I just was like, wow, look at all that. Okay, so I'm going back here. Still need a stiff drink, but I'm going to try down in the laboratory first. Actually, let me do door to the cellar. Ooh, look at this. Crowbar parts, rag, more stale bread. Good eats, chat. Oh, we need a key, and I don't have one. There's the lab assistant. We just check the crates. Nice, empty bottles. We got 2 of them, too. A flask of gas. I wouldn't touch that. What is that? Ammonia gas. What's it for? I'm studying it. You're studying smoke in a jar? Actually, it's quite unique. It's the only cyanogen gas. What kind of gas? Gas that originates from sign. On the wall, covered in symbols that create spells. Well, not so covered now. They allowed us to create fireballs and lightning bolts, all those party tricks that wizards are so interested in, and boring, strange ammonia gas. Practically no one studied it. Okay, whatever you say. Gas is gas. What's so special about it? You casually jab a finger at the jar. The fact that it turns people into dull students? No, into the undead. Oh boy, those undead are students. Their skin gets all covered in something charred looking and black. Oh my god. They're overcome by a mysterious and highly contagious disease, and according to my calculations, it might even start a whole epidemic. Fine, I won't touch it. And therefore I'm petitioning for use of the ammonia sign to be forbidden, just like the signs that have been shattered already. She adjusts her glasses on the bridge of her nose, although there are no glasses on that picture, so that's a little weird. How did you get it? Hold on, if it's so dangerous, then maybe you shouldn't... Haven't you heard enough reasons not to touch the jar? She doesn't have any glasses in this picture. She clearly doesn't want to talk about it anymore. Yeah. Okay, here we go. 2 bottles of ink, baby. Alright, do not have... I need more crowbar parts to make a crowbar, but I got everything else, so that's cool. Sorry, the laboratory's occupied right now. 1/3 of her concern is at your behavior, another third is at your appearance, but there's something else there underneath. I have been tasked with finding Cornelius's wand, and I wanted to look around in here. Are you alright? Sorry if I scared you. No, it's fine. She turns around and pretends to be busy with work, but her hands are shaking slightly. Do you know anything about the missing wand? About what? Cornelius's wand. It was stolen today. Oh, no, I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I'm not vaguely suspicious at all. Stop pushing her. Fine. Listen, I can see something's worrying you. Maybe I can help? I won't tell anyone. You can trust me. The girl turns around and looks at you. Her eyes are full of doubt. One of the teachers here is my father. He's been acting really strange recently. I'm worried that he got caught up in something bad. I'd be grateful if you could find out what's happening with him. Got it. I'll go look for the strange teacher. That might be on the 2nd floor. Stairs up. Stairs up. Secretive teacher. Okay, talk to you first. Let's see, I think this is the room. He checks the papers he's holding one more time, then goes into the classroom. Okay, great. I'll come back to you. Bulletin board, class schedules. The Imperials have less than the others. What's up, secretive teacher? A hunched man in a teacher's uniform stands motionless by the door. Yeah, the clear rims. Listen to him. 1 extinguished, 2 extinguished, 3 extinguished, 4 extinguished, 5. 1 extinguished, 2 extinguished, 3... Are you alright? Just be careful. As soon as you touch the man's shoulder, he pushes you away and quickly hides behind the door. How rude. You hear the locks closing on the other side. First 1 click, then a second, a third, a fourth, and a 5th. With each click, the emblems depicting candles on your side of the door turn. On the spot where the teacher was standing, you find a small, gold-plated lighter. It's beautiful. You should take it. It might come in handy. Lighter's weight is pleasant in your hand. You flick the wheel, and the spark it gives off grows into a green flame. The door looks more like a work of art. Hey, what's up, Flying Beat? Good to see you. How have you been? Hello, hello. Welcome to a game about books. Not that you would have any interest in games about books. With interwoven metal strips on it. In the middle of the door, you see 5 emblems depicting candles. They're upside down now. It's locked. You might be in trouble. You did say you wanted to help everyone here. Could he possibly have the wand? I haven't found that in the text yet, so we should check. I can unlock the extinguished things. Let's go back to this classroom. Yeah, I hate books, yeah. More book inception. What's up, Mashkai? Ooh, check this out. Okay. Pardon me, are you here for the lecture too? Oh, it's you. You're the janitor, right? Have a seat if you'd like. We just started. Let's continue. Where did we leave off? You said that there's huge potential inside us and we need to realize that potential by becoming programmers. And I argued there's no way for you to know what kind of potential is inside of us. Right. And you said it's like the Cornelius paradox. I'm not familiar with the concept. Cornelius's wand, the one that was stolen today, it's charged with... You're in debt with me. You'll take care of that later this month. Oh, no problem. No, that's okay. The That's fine. Without getting into details for the rest of the chat that doesn't know what we're talking about, that's totally fine. I'm glad to hear that you're still making that's still going along. Like I'm glad to hear it and no problem, and I'm looking forward to when I do hear from you. That'd be lovely. Okay. It's charged with, "Hey, let me explain. I was the one talking to the teacher in the first place." "Don't interrupt me. Please, I'm willing to listen to both of you, but since the young lady already started, let her continue." "The wand's charged with a spell, but no one knows what spell it is. Maybe it heals every illness, or makes everyone immortal, or kills everyone. The wand is incredibly powerful, but also entirely useless at the same time, since no one dares try it out to see what magic is held inside it. That's the Cornelius paradox." That may be relevant to our topic today too, but if I was in your position, I'd be more optimistic. If one of you turns out to be charged with a spell that's not quite as useful as the other spells, many doors will still be open for that person in the outside world. Programming is a new language that we'll all be speaking soon, and those who don't know it will feel like outsiders in society. "That's nothing new for us." A few other students chime in, agreeing with him. "I understand, but it's one thing to be an outsider and have the ability to rely on your magic. It's another thing to find yourself in a world you don't understand at all and have to face it alone. To this end, we're planning to start holding elective classes at your school that will help you transition into this world. However, if I understand the laws here correctly, this will need to be approved by both your current and former headmaster." No, Dragon. Today, I had announced that today I'm going to be here until 3, and then Shire Adventures starts on my channel at 4 p.m. today. So we're doing it at, when we have Shire Adventures, I stream here first and there second. So that's why. But I will be with you folks for about another, let's see, 17 minutes, really 15 minutes about, because after that, I'm going to give way to Fleos, who is going to be streaming The Cave at 3 o'clock. So yeah, I'm hoping I can get through this book, if you will, before I do that, but we'll see. And I wouldn't count on it happening. Our last Testmaster doesn't really respect this technology of yours. Yes, I've met with him. The new city administration plans to reduce the power held by School of Magic headmasters, so I don't think he'll be a problem. Well, that's all I have for you right now. I'll see you soon in our first transitionary classes. Sparse applause fills the classroom. The students start to disperse. His teacher is stupid, and so is this lecture. Great. Not so sure about this programming thing. Okay, good. Got another apple. Candle. Candlestick holding an unlit candle catches your eye. Look, that candle looks like the ones we saw on the strange teacher's door. You flick the lighter and the candle starts burning with a green flame. Impressive. Let's go take a look at the door and see if anything's changed. Okay. Teacher thumbs through his folder of documents. You again. Did you enjoy the lecture? Did you, someone who hates wizards, showed up at the school and the wand went missing the very same day? Pretty suspicious. Hold on just 1 second now. First things first. Why should I have to explain myself to the janitor anyways? The headmaster put me personally in charge of the search. Is that so? And why do you think I hate wizards? You're not a wizard. Everyone who's not a wizard hates wizards. For your information, my grandfather was a wizard. He studied here and was in the Imperial Guild. But my family's magical heritage stopped there. My father didn't inherit any abilities. And that's why you hate wizards and want to ruin their lives? Not at all. In fact, that's the reason why I decided to do something far more important and study programming. I'll be watching you. Odd that the janitor doesn't have his own keys. He reaches into the headlessly deep pockets of his jacket and searches around, then finally hands you a brass key. Here you go. They gave it to me today. Thanks. Now I'm going to go open this storage. Yeah, I know. Those are pretty cool desks, right? All right, what we got in here? Anything cool? Candle. Yep. Whoa. Okay. I'll take all those. I almost have a crowbar now. Barrel of alcohol. I need to get that one student a drink. So now that I got this bottle of wine, Was wondering, could you avoid spending money on food in the real world since you can eat and drink in a book? Like I said before, everything I take out of books doesn't last, I remember, but you'd be taking the food out of the book inside you. It still works the same way. It just dissolves inside of me, which doesn't feel particularly pleasant, by the way. So you've tried? Only with alcohol. Okay. So now what I do is I give that back to the kid who wants the drink. So much space, the angle, the draw. I know. And it's so wide too. It's like landscape, format here, right? Yes, more tools, more supplies, more everything. Okay. All right. Get out here. He's 25. that was discussed. He's 25. He got held back like a year or two, supposedly. So I was like, all right. I think he's in here. He's the shady kid. Yeah. So I promised I'd trade him some wine for this portrait. Took you long enough. Are you going to take it or am I leaving? Yeah, I'll take it. What was it you wanted, the painting? Go on, it's ugly art anyway. Thanks. Careful with that wine. Okay, now I got the portrait. Portrait of a man. All right. So to speak. I guess my PC would be a book, so to speak. All right, so we go in here. I wonder if that key will also open the cellar, actually. Do I still have the key? I do still have the key. Oh, maybe that's just the storage room and not the cellar, but we'll find out. Inspired by the desks of scribes. Oh, wait. The portrait is right here, right? Portrait slides right into place. Ah ha ha! Secret room! You suddenly stop dead in your tracks. I got an achievement. What is it? Portrait of the fat gentleman. Find a room behind a portrait. Undead! Quiet. Don't make any noise. They haven't noticed us yet. Oh, wait. What? Oh, jeez. Alright, undead battle. Let's see. Okay, stun all of them. Stun all of them again. And then slash. Oh, I thought that would... What? I thought I had a better... Okay, that's weird. I thought that slash would take care of all of them. Because the slash is supposed to do more damage. Ow. Alright, gonna have to take some stale bread to heal up. Okay. Here we go. Okay, they're both stunned. Nice. And last but not least, drain. Okay. Not bad. I used up both bottles. I killed them. Still need more healing. My last bread. But I do have apples. That's the good news. I have apples. Okay, I got more trash. Gives me more ink. I would need bottles, though. And I got a chest. Please tell me there's something good in here. Coins and a ring. That's just junk. That's mostly just ink. Is that all that's here, really? That's seriously all that was here? Well, that's annoying. What the heck, man? Man, what a... Jeez. Baited, man. That's what I was. I was baited. All right, well, let me go deal with this and then go back to the second floor. Yeah, man, like, I was expecting... Yeah. Could at least give me a bottle, because the thing is, all that stuff that I got is mostly junk. So when I go in here, see, I can use all that to get junk. I mean, I guess I do have an empty bottle left over, so I guess I can get one bottle of ink. Still need one more to get a crowbar part. I guess. Okay. So now I go back up here. I go up here. All right, I already did the secret room. So I go in here. I check the basement to see if I can get to the cellar door. I probably can't. Let me try this first. Right, I don't have the key for that. Okay, that's fine. So, back up. Back up again. I've already been in that classroom. I have not yet been. 2 of these have been lit. There's 3 more to go. I thought there'd at least be another candle back there. Ah, see, this is the older school desk right here. A lot of crafting desks in here. I mean, it is a wizard school, I guess. So. All right. Excuse me. No one called for the janitor. Students turn to look at you and start giggling. You sit down at the nearest empty desk. The lecturer stares you in the eye, trying to figure out what you're up to. You spend a few minutes under the teacher's stern eye, but eventually she looks away. Fine, let's continue. Now time to check your homework. Mirush? Yes? List the great wizards of the Bronze Era. Dori Mori, Rebus Nemus, and, Jedis Metis. Biggest Diggus. Excellent. Fortunately, the popularity of those names passed along with the Bronze Era itself. And what is meant by the Bronze Era? The period after the first science came to fruition, the 1st through 7th generation of wizards. The period when wizards had immense power but only knew a handful of spells that they deciphered from the wall. Very good. Sit down. And the most significant events of those years, Rihanna? The creation of the Great Canal? The 40-kilometer wide river canal that separates the left and right sides of New Riverland. Dori Mori created with splitting magic, which sign is now shattered. At these words, everyone in the classroom, including the teacher, nods their head briefly and respectfully. Sit down. Next we have the Silver Era, or the Knights of Bright Lights. Leonard. I may need this info later on, which is why I'm listening. That's when wizards attempted to seize power. First was Royal III. Then there was a second attempt by Volux IV, who was successful and stayed in power for 3 years. A light-haired boy recites these words quickly, almost automatically. And you can also tell us about the Golden Era, please. That was the period when relations between wizards and ordinary people started to be regulated. When magic clinics, Baratus' combat magic institutes, and other magic institutions, including our school, were built. Good. I'm glad I didn't need to pull the answers out of you word by word this time. That's all for today. Are we going to sit here all day? Okay, I'll move on. Gathering info, man. Gathering info. Okay. Desk. There's that. All right. What do we got in the teacher's... Oh, wait. Candle. Yeah. Candle's burning. Drawer of the teacher's desk catches your eye. You pull on it, but it's locked. Now what? Stealing from teachers? Why not? The drawer is closed. There must be something useful in there. Yeah, probably students' homework or something. Hole of the lock is quite small, and your lockpick just doesn't fit inside. A lockpick wouldn't be of any use here. Okay, so I need a crowbar, and I am very close to being able to make a crowbar. I just need one more crowbar part. Door is locked. Damn. All right. Can I find a crowbar part, craft a crowbar, Headmaster's quarters, useful. This briefcase has to be here for a reason. Old habits die hard, huh? Decided to steal the headmaster's papers? Call it writer's intuition. There's something important inside. Not every prop is Chekhov's gun. You try to force the briefcase open with your bare hands, but it makes a traitorous creaking sound. Shh, do you want the headmaster to hear you? Damn. You insert the lockpick into the briefcase's lock and, trying to be as quiet as you can, quickly pick the lock. Okay, that gives me mostly food and a water bottle, which is nice for when I need it, but okay, candle. Candle starts burning. Good, good, good. Take all those, the crowbar parts. Okay, crowbar parts. I'm going to come back and talk to the headmaster, but now. I got to get that crowbar thing done. So, we go into here. We craft the crowbar. Okay. Craft the crowbar. Yeah. Lovely. Extract that. We also make another bottle of ink while we're at it. Get to the teacher's desk. Crowbar the thing open. Maybe there's a key for the attic door. Well, you insert the crowbar into the gap above the drawer, starts pushing down. There's a creaking sound, but the drawer doesn't budge. Drawer creaks, a thin crack appears in it, and part of the drawer flies off with a crash. Wow, you really smashed it up. But just imagine what kind of treasure we'll find inside. A damp book and papers. Oh. Okay, well that's not actually very exciting. Was hoping for something more than that, to be honest. But I might need you never know, I might need something later. I might, and I have enough almost for one more empty bottle. Okay. Now I can talk to the old headmaster. And that'll probably be where we wrap up for the day. One more candle to open that up. Thank you, Scuba's In, for the follow on my channel. All right, old headmaster. Old woman. Man, sorry. The old headmaster is digging through papers on his desk and doesn't pay any attention to you. Did you steal the wand? Nonsense! Why would I do such a thing? You didn't want the wand to be sold, and so you decided that was the best way to protect it. Look out there. You see a densely populated city full of tall buildings that almost block out the sky. High up in the sky above you can just barely make out lines that look like symbols. So those are the signs? Yes, and they're written there for us, not for them. Huge letters in the sky that shine for us. But now they're trying to bring us down to the level of ordinary humans, to their level. Doesn't matter if it's the wand or the books or even our damn quill pens. I don't want to give them anything. Because we were made for great things and they were not. This was our world. What do you know about the undead in the walls? It's an old school legend. They're just made up. For made-up creatures, there's been a lot of talk about them lately. Well, you know, uncertain times, rumors start flying. Pay them no mind. Any idea where I can get a strong drink? What, are your nerves giving out? Just don't tell him about that student. He definitely doesn't need to know you're giving teenagers drinks. He's 25. Yeah, you know, I just need a little something. I don't have anything in here, but I do have a secret stash for a rainy day. Here you go. I'm not supposed to be drinking nowadays anyway. Thanks. So this opens the wine cellar? There's no wine cellar in the school. The key opens the door to the basement. There's a lamp on the wall that you can pull to open my secret hiding place. Ooh, okay, that's great. All right, so right. Okay, great. So, down we go. Because Fleo's is coming up here. So we're going to run down there. And the next time we will have these one set of quarters to go into. But we'll have one candle that we will have to find. Is Fleo's here? He should be in chat, I assume. He's probably here. Awesome. Because this is where we will go next. Just lurking. Okay. Well, that's good, because we, folks, are done for today. This book is almost done, this part of the book. And even though it does not have cloud save, which frustrated me, we did, however, manage. See, like, this time is wrong. We've actually played longer than this. We've played now about 5.5 hours, but I only was just able to get my save over thanks to the power of a USB drive. So thank goodness for that. But that is going to do it for us for today. So if you liked what you saw and heard, and I hope that you did. I hope you will follow us here on GogCom's Twitch channel. I hope you will consider subscribing to us here. Yeah, old man shouts at cloud. Subscribing to us here on GogCom's Twitch channel. And yes, I do. Thank you for that question. I do indeed. In fact, that link right there, Yadasak, if you use that link that's in chat, that will actually, that would be the affiliate link where I would get this. And thank you for asking that. And yes, anybody can do that because it doesn't cost you anything more, but it will send a couple extra bucks my way. I like this game quite a bit. I really enjoy it. It's very innovative and different in a lot of the things it's doing. It's not a particularly hard game, but I don't, that's fine. I think it's had an interesting level of challenge with some interesting characters. And I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. I think we are well over halfway done. The next session we play will probably wrap it up, I believe. Either wrap it up or be the one after that. So we'll be done with it fairly quickly, and then I'll be going on to the final Solasta DLC, which we'll spend some time as well. Yeah, me as well, Yadasak. I'm an author, so it definitely resonates with me in many ways. So if you like what you saw and heard, please follow us here, subscribe to us here, and click through to our individual channels where we have our own subsystems and Patreons and the like. Stick around now for Fleos, who's going to be going into the cave. And I will be over on my channel at 4 p.m. Eastern with some Shire Adventures, the tabletop role-playing game that is sponsored for me by Free League. So if you want to see some Hobbit shenanigans and some Shire, Tolkien, Middle-earth shenanigans, you should head over that way at 4 p.m. Eastern, while still, of course, watching Fleos with the cave. Fleos, good luck with the cave. Have fun with that. As for me, I'll be back here next week on Pen and Pixels at the normal time of 4:15 p.m. Eastern, playing D&D with GOG Ghosts of Saltmarsh, which was rescheduled from last week, so we'll be playing that next Tuesday. And also I should mention that coming up, launching next Tuesday in 1 week, officially is this book, since we're talking about books, the sequel to my award-winning novel Grey Shade, which is a dark fantasy. This is the sequel to it called Renegade, and it is officially launching next week. I have an in-person event. Thank you, Meshtai, for the follow over on my channel. I have an in-person event I'm going to be reading at Black Rock Books, which is a bookstore that's just opened fairly near me. I'm going to be doing a reading and a signing. I'm going to live stream that on my channel as well. But before that, you'll be able to order this book. So if you come over to my channel at 4 p.m., you can see how to get this. Yeah, very excited about this. So that is coming out next week from my publisher, Athos Arts. Thank you. I appreciate it, Moonchild. Oh, thank you. Good to see you, Moonchild. Thank you. I appreciate it. And yeah, Fleos is on now with the cave, but I will be back later on as well, as I say, on my own channel. So stick around now for Fleos and the cave, and I will see you lovely folks either on my channel a little while later on, or on my channel later on this week, or definitely next week, back here for D&D with GOG Ghosts of Saltmarsh, in which maybe Fleos is participating. Fleos, please drop me a note about that in the Discord, because I think you might be able to come. But anyway, let me know. And chat, thanks everyone for being here and for helping me get my save file situation resolved as well. I'll catch you folks all soon. Until then, that's the end of episode 384, and I will see you all down the line. Be good to each other. Bye for now.
Searching though I don't know